You asked if you could numb the area, and then you grabbed my arm and went, no.
What's the worst place to leave a baby? Middle of a mosh pit? I think it's more like two pussies doing the
Lady in the Tramp thing where it comes together real nice.
God, I hope when we die there's commemorative fast food.
I hope they finally put out our line of Happy Meal toys. I'll have to figure it out later.
No, don't ever do that.
And let me just say that it is 100% a pleasure and an honor to be sitting here with Rockford's biggest swinger, sir. How are you today?
Thank you.
It's great to be sitting here with such a... What does it take to be a man of your caliber, to swing the way that you do?
Orange juice.
Orange juice? How much orange juice?
More than you could have.
5 gallons a day.
I keep a garage full. You've seen my industrial-sized gallon drums of orange juice and
As
lubricant.
we all have.
When you get them mixed up and you make what I call an old-fashioned screwdriver.
See, what you got to do? What you got to do is you got to mix the orange lube with the orange juice. I call it an O.J. Palmer. It's half lube, half juice.
And then the Palmer comes from that container accident I got that has Arnold Palmer's body.
Yeah. Well, what I do?
in it.
No, what I do is I get the
It's got to be dead, right?
He's dead.
Yeah.
No, he died. Yeah, he died recently.
Yeah.
I think,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Arnie
He's
Palmer.
dead right now
He
in
dead.
real life.
R.I.P. Arnold Palmer. If he ain't dead yet, it's coming.
Yeah, if we... Oh, I don't. I was gonna say if we say you're dead on the show, then it's coming. But then I feel bad because I think
I mean, technically, it's not wrong.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm back on that.
We're all dying, maybe.
I like to see it.
You have to see it happen.
If you want to see us die, go to www.dapperdadspodcast.com. Anonymously submit why we should die and win.
Let us know what level of hell you think the dads are going to be sinking down to.
Yeah, I'm going to heaven.
I can't wait to
be doing a lot of charity work.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
Spitting in soups at the soup kitchen.
Yeah, spitting in soups and slapping Dapper Dad stickers on the homeless tents is not charity work.
It's all about branding.
It's branding, but it's not charity work. I keep telling you.
Stickers. I've been spray painting the phone numbers on their tents. And then throwing the tents
and then writing it in permanent marker on their foreheads because they're not getting the bath.
They're not people.
Soon. Oh, that is a hot take this early into the episode. Someone just turns it off right there. They're like, no, I do some altruistic work with the homeless, and they are people. They're fucking people. Do you understand?
I was homeless as a child because of a bad life decision.
I was homeless. I was born homeless. My parents weren't even there.
You could probably be born homeless.
The stork dropped me off in a refrigerator box. Said I was too fat of a baby for him to have on his beak. He said...
That's why the firemen wouldn't take you in. It's not too fat of a baby.
If I recall distinctively... The stork said, my fucking beak is breaking, you fat little bastard, my fucking beak. And then he dropped me into a refrigerator box behind a Denny's.
That's why you're like, every kid loves big boxes, whether they were born into them or they got them later in life.
And that,
they always play with the box, not the toy.
My first family
the firefighter said when they found your...
They found me when I was 6 years old. I was being raised by a family of raccoons in a dumpster behind a 7-Eleven.
Yeah. And Thanksgiving is coming up very soon. Are you going to get back together with those raccoons?
They're invited over. I sent them the invite, but they didn't RSVP, but they usually don't. They usually just kind of show up anyway. So
you guys have that, a rough relationship.
There's a seat for them at the table every year, but I don't expect them to show up.
Seats.
Tiny little tiniest little. It's
very cute.
It's a trash can lid, and then it's like the little.
I'm not invited over because I sat on your dad. Yeah, your raccoon dad.
Yeah, you.
I sit on your other dad regularly.
Yeah, you sit on his lap a bit too much. I really hate that you. I hate that you keep calling it buttering up the turkey.
Yeah, let's just say he's getting stuffed.
Somebody's getting stuffed.
Let's just say I pulled his gizzards out and fed him to a dog.
Holy fucking shit. If you would like to clarify anything about Drama's relationship with my father, send us an email at dapperdadspodcast@gmail.com.
Yes, that is the only place our love will be talked about and discussed.
It's on dapperdadspodcast@gmail.com. Yes. If you want to get the erotic, juicy, cocky details.
We have a newsletter.
It's very tasteful, believe it or not. It's actually quite beautiful.
You don't let me say your dad's real name on the show, but it sets it up.
I can't because I can't say your dad's real name.
Yeah,
on
then
the show.
People will figure things out. We can't say anyone's real name.
That's true. Yeah, even though I swear to God, I've heard our names be said on the show.
Yeah, we're not supposed to talk about it.
Oh yeah, that's
we weren't good at.
We're breaking the fourth wall.
It's happened. People have told us.
People forget that we're characters. I'm a human underneath the several layers of being a character once you get down to it.
I wouldn't call it human.
I mean, I have feelings.
Okay.
Question mark.
Interesting development.
I have emotions.
Only like 2 out of 5.
But I still have them.
Yeah, but they're just anger and sadness.
Oh my God, you're kind of right.
I know.
I
As
genuinely,
said it, I was like, it's too
genuinely
true.
laughed at something yesterday, and it kind of scared me because I was like, I can't remember the last time I genuinely like laughed
Yeah,
about something.
because this is all fake.
Yeah, everything is fake when you think about it.
That's true. We're all going to die and everything's fake. Call 4027-DAPPER. That's 402-732-7737. Nothing's fake about that. Slim won't text you despite what has been said in the past.
He will.
He will if you leave it open-ended.
If you leave it open-ended and encouraging, I will talk
Everyone's
to you.
surprised that we reply to anything.
Yeah,
and
which
we have
is
like
weird.
so many outlets for you to contact us, and then they're like, "Wow, we can't believe you would reply to this."
I spend a lot of time alone. I got time.
Too much.
I got it's way too much. I got time to reply to anybody that wants to reach out to me.
You reply shockingly fast. That's never a good look.
I don't get lonely. I stay lonely.
Yeah, you live in a lonesome life.
It's pretty nice. You get to eat whatever you want and however you want.
I can do that too.
Sad.
But I'm surrounded by women because I'm a swinger. A recent
The
development that I
hottest
was.
swinger in Rockford.
Thank
Can you
you.
believe it?
Thank
He's here
you.
on the show today
Thank you.
with us. It's a goddamn pleasure.
Yeah, it's hard to schedule time in between all of the boning and humping and shagging.
If you would like to get some more details about both boning, humping, and then possibly a little bit of shagging on the side,
yes, both
optional,
three things.
you can get the shagging on top or on the side. You should go to patreon.com/dapperdads, and for $5 a month, you can get all sorts of tasty, juicy bonuses that we like to throw out to you guys.
We broke down one of the best films of all time.
This is several of the best films of all time, so it would seem.
It came out. I don't know when it comes out. Those come out. Let's just say that much.
But it's a classic.
This comes out. We all come out. And one Patreon will come out of the closet. Get in now while the game's
if you want to get all the real names and secrets and possibly addresses on the show, go to.
Yes, we're giving away everything.
For $5 smackers a month, think about what you do with $5 a month. If you gave up one, I'm going to be a boomer here. If you gave up one Starbucks coffee a day,
you can't. You have
can't.
to have coffee.
You got to have that goddamn
People
caffeine in your system.
You got to have coffee. You got to wear T-shirts about how much you love coffee. Your whole personality has to be based off of whether or not you've had your coffee today.
And then come lunchtime, it has to be all about bacon. Your personality has to be all about bacon. Bacon, everything,
bacon
sure. Look out, it's bacon o'clock. It's a bacon watch band with a bacon watch, and the little hands on the watch are pieces of bacon.
And it's literal bacon.
It's a pig.
You wake up every morning, you make the watch.
Make it. It's so hot on your wrist when you're running. Yeah, you don't want to wake up late when you got to make your bacon watch in the morning. That shit'll burn your wrist. They say you shouldn't cook bacon naked, but if you're living in such a small studio apartment that your iron, TV, living room, bedroom, bathroom, and kitchen are all in one small room together, you kind of got to cook bacon naked while you're ironing your clothes in the morning.
I feel like you could just condense everything, take the hot pan and press it against your clothes, right?
Yeah, but then your clothes smell like hot pan and bacon.
Who doesn't love the smell of hot pan and bacon?
Not me in a closed office environment with little ventilation.
I mean, there could be worse smells.
I mean, I don't mind it when someone comes in smelling like a bonfire because I'm like, that's a nice.
I hate that.
See, I like that. I'm like, that's a nice smell. When someone comes in smelling like a barbecue, that's what I'm like. Why didn't you shower? Wash your hair. Dry shampoo's a thing, man. You can do this.
They're getting the crock pot ready. It has to cook for 23 hours.
I mean, if you come and smell a little bit like a crock pot meal, that's not bad.
What if I smell like a crock pot?
Like just a literal warm crock pot.
Brand new crock pot.
Like a brand new kind of stinky crock pot because it was in that plastic at Walmart for so long. I don't know. I guess you smell very sterile, very clean.
Thank you.
It would scare me a little bit.
You got to be sterile and clean to be the State Line's biggest swinger.
No, I can't. The State
Everything's sterile.
Here with us
Everything's
today.
sterile,
It's
baby.
always sterile when you're the biggest swinger.
All of my condoms are sterile.
You got to be checked
that much.
regularly. You got to.
I take them out of the package. I throw them out of the window, and I have raw sex with strangers. Go to twitter.com, type in @dapperdads, and then click on the profile and tell us about raw sex with strangers.
Tell us about all the raw sex that you have regretted. That's what we want to hear.
Yeah, tell us about your sexual regrets. I want this to be more like a Dr. Drew love line.
Yeah,
scenario.
I would like it if people could call in and tell us about their most
call and leave us
their
a voicemail.
biggest sexual disappointments.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's just us.
It's all of our exes calling in.
Exes.
Just even people who haven't slept with us being like, I heard your dick is
Oh, it's all the times
small.
that you were like really close to hooking up with a girl and it didn't happen, and she tells you
yeah.
why, and she's like, your breath was so bad, and you're like, oh my god,
Breath
I
was so
specifically
bad.
remember
You'd
this.
clearly been drinking a lot, and there was like a whole piece of food stuck in your mouth. And when you pulled it out, I was like, how did you have that big of a piece of food stuck in your teeth?
Your teeth were full of fingernails.
And then you said you were going to lick me from my tits down to my crack, and I decided that that's when it was time to call the Uber.
You said you're gonna lick me from my head to my toes, but then you didn't remember the rest of the song. You were like, that's by like Usher and Lil Jon, and I was like, no, that's yeah.
You asked if you could numb the area, and then you grabbed my arm and went numb.
Yeah, that's how all my relationships end.
Yeah, pretty much. Every girl's like, ugh. Numb the area.
Yeah, I raspberry their
Clitoris.
Yeah. See, I was looking at it. Watch the video. I found the clitoris.
I found it. It's right here, baby.
The clitoris is that strong tendon on the opposite side of your elbow. What do we call this?
The inside of your arm?
Okay, sure. If we want to get professional.
Oh, no, we can't do math, and now we can't do anatomy either.
I think we've never done anatomy.
No, yeah, I don't think I know.
There's like a real strong
How many
tendon.
bones are in the human body? 246?
46.
Yeah! We did it! We saved the show! And I almost broke all the equipment.
Of course, finally. But there's a real strong tendon here. What do you think happens if you slit that with a knife?
I feel like your arm gets really straight. Like everything just...
Longer? You think I can get longer arms?
Do you want longer arms that are perpetually straight down by your side and then go right up into the air?
No, I want to be able to run with my arms.
How the fuck do we get you on roller coasters?
I want to be able to run with my arms.
But they don't bend?
Someone...
manually will bend your arms.
Listen, I have the idea and I don't think about the follow through. Stop trying to ruin my good time.
I'm just trying to make sure you have a safe time.
Yeah, you're the king of us having a safe time.
Oh, yeah, and you are.
Yeah. How many safe...
You've gotten more injuries on our escapades than I have.
Yeah, because I live a little bit more than you do.
Dangerously.
You look frightened at everything, and I'm out there having a good time.
I just don't like people.
I hate people traditionally, but I like to be part of time.
I don't always. Sometimes it's not. It's
You're weird.
I just want to die.
If you want to die, go to Instagram and type in Dapper Dads Podcast because they won't give us Dapper Dads, and it's causing a real problem.
Report that page. Get rid of it. They don't do anything.
At Dapper Dads, that thing has been. And if anyone knows, I've Googled it. People know people. Figure out how we can fucking get that thing. It's just sitting there.
Figure out how I can get that blue Twitter check mark too.
I don't want that. I never want that.
Because we'll fuck it.
Yeah, traditionally, that's what we've said. You have to. I think we just upload stuff and we could get that.
Yeah, maybe.
But once we're verified, then we can't die.
We're gonna die.
Not if you're verified.
Everyone dies.
I doubt it. There's probably another thing we promote, right? Leave a fucking 5-star review. How about that?
Oh, we
on
haven't
Apple
done that
Podcasts.
in a while.
Leave a 5-star rating with a review. Do the shit.
There's a secret episode.
We'll
send it to you.
No one even gets it anymore.
No one wants it.
No one wants it.
We keep giving it, but nobody wants it.
Available, but leave the fucking reviews. It helps. Apple's doing all this crazy shit. They want pictures of our faces.
Go to the shop on the store.
You can buy
the sweaters. We got shit. We got all kinds of shit.
Buy literal shit.
Buy some. You want to buy our literal shit? Let us know. We'll figure something out.
What do you think is a good going rate if we both shit in a box?
I think it depends on the poundage.
Well, we each take a normal shit.
Okay.
Whatever's normal to each of us.
I was gonna say, do we have a
traditionally
here?
Cute shit?
Do I need to just be taking a bunch of shits and figure out which one is the right one to send?
I mean, yeah. If you want to,
or do I like prep one?
I would just take whatever is just the normal one.
Do I eat some cheese and then take?
No, we have to mail it. You don't do anything crazy. Just a normal run-of-the-mill shit.
Okay.
In a box, both of us. $25.
Well, after what I found out on recent episodes, is that your DNA can be traced through your shit.
Yeah, they're buying it.
So, yeah, I don't know, $25 a shit.
Hey, shit. Both of our shit.
I would say $25 per shit.
Per shit.
But you could buy a Dapper Dad's Dapper Dad's Duo Dookie box.
$40.
$40.
Okay.
Yeah, save $10
So
when
let
you
us
buy them
know
together in a
if
box.
you want. The holidays are
yeah,
coming
this
up.
holiday season, give your loved ones
Someone
the
you
gift of-
don't like as much.
I saw a picture of people taking deer turds and covering them in resin and making them into earrings. So I figure if people can take animal turds and make it into jewelry, we can sell our poo in a box.
I mean, you're the one who knows about getting shit in the mail.
I do.
So.
I have a bit more expertise in the area, and it was just in a bag. I feel like we could at least be nice and lacquer it, seal it so it doesn't do things in the mail.
Mine are pretty solid.
Still should be lacquered, I feel like.
Lacquered?
Like
the box or the shit?
The shit. Like lacquer it onto a little base.
No, let them lacquer it if they want.
So it's just a loose shit showing up, dried out like an owl pellet?
Well, no. This is like 3 to 5 business days.
So
in the
we're
mail.
taking the shit, sealing up the box, and it's on its way.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
We're like
shit?
shitting in the FedEx Center. We're just like,
I mean, impossible.
Yeah, this has got to be.
I don't like FedEx. I definitely UPS or USPS.
USPS. What if we DHL?
I don't like. I don't like FedEx. I think it's a stupid company. Ugh. And
oh, there goes our delivery truck
USPS,
union sponsor.
I feel like is a great service, but they are shitty people.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hard stance.
Sorry. Not all of them, but I feel like I've had
some angry
screaming
submissions.
matches in a post office. I just dislike FedEx. I'm a UPS guy.
What if we could just fix this equation altogether?
Shit on their porch.
2-day Prime.
I mean, then we got to get in.
I feel like
Amazon.
If you want us to
and
shit
Amazon
on your
has
porch,
for Prime, they have to have like a huge stock of it. So then I think our shits are getting dried out. If you want the freshest quality, and Amazon's
if you want the
company.
freshest quality, you pay the $25 for the shit or the $40 for the double, and then whatever the travel cost is for us to go to your house and deliver it to you fresh on your porch. We'll shit on the porch, ring the doorbell, run away. No fire. No bag. Just shit on
a porch.
Hope you don't have a nice doormat.
What if someone wants us to just shit somewhere instead of their porch? Can they pick the place?
Is it like it's got to be something
like shit in my little sister's bed?
I don't like that.
I don't know that kid.
It's got to be a
kid. Might be an asshole.
What if it's
you
like
constantly like to say that kids aren't assholes?
Kids aren't assholes. They're psychopaths. They don't have empathy.
So they can take a shit in the bed.
They could take a shit.
They can take our shit in the bed. They can also shit in the bed. Kids shit everywhere.
Is this our Wrinkles the Clown? We get hired to shit in kids' bed to scare them straight.
I guess so. I turned that movie off because it sucked.
I liked it.
It was so stupid. It didn't go anywhere.
You had to wait till the end. The end is when the big.
What was the end? I'm not going to watch it. Tell me. And spoiler if anyone fucking cares.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Hit your 15-second fast forward
it's
on
30
Spotify.
Fast forward.
I do Spotify. It's
you
15.
shouldn't. We need to track the statistics, and Spotify is not helpful.
Damn.
Except we know that women listen.
A lot of women listen.
Primarily women, believe
Spotify.
it or not. Yeah.
Shout out to the ladies for putting up with all of our gross shit that we talk about.
All right. Now that they've perfectly skipped to this point, which will be the spoiler. Spoil it.
Spoiler. It's not even like it's not even a thing. The whole Wrinkles thing was a viral thing set up by a guy. So this like the old guy and everything, that's all fake.
I kind of thought that.
It's like a whole faked thing, and then it turns out it's just this guy who uploaded the original video of him coming out from under his daughter's bed under like clown for hire, blah blah blah. And he will in his area like be hired to scare kids is like a prank.
That's why I turned it off, because they were showing people that like it hadn't happened to, that like called the number. Like so many interviews with people that I was like, I don't care, show me some shit.
Well, and so what it is he actually does it, but he like meets up with the parents beforehand, and he's like,
he
okay,
fucks one of the parents.
Yeah, he fucks one of them, whichever one
but
they
he gets
offer
to choose?
up to. No, whichever one they offer to Wrinkles. Okay. He's humble.
Yeah, you gotta be.
But he like talks with the parents. He's like, okay, like here I'm gonna give you this camera. You say like you bought a new camera for the day. Be doing something in the dining room here around 4:00, like play cards or a game or do something. I'll come over into the backyard and just be like, "What the fuck is that?" You know, and like freak out. And so he like,
what the fuck?
So he
that?
like orchestrates the whole thing with the family, and that he's very in and out very quick because he like dresses up, he does it, and then he's like, "Okay, go," and it shows him he's like stripping it off as he's running and shoving it in a bag, and he just gets.
And then he comes in the house naked.
No, and then he gets in his car and drives away. So like it is a thing.
It's just a weird guy.
Yeah, it's a thing, but it's not like the level that it's like cracked up to be. Like it was just something.
When it was cracked up, I was like, this movie sucks.
Yeah, it was just like a stupid viral video that he made with his kid to like be scary or something, and then it kind of blew up into this whole thing, and then that's when everybody started copying him and doing all the clown shit and everything like that. So it was basically just a viral thing that went out of pocket.
Don't watch that documentary. It sucks.
It sucks.
I'm gonna, and you can hire us to come in your house as well, not sexually. Well,
No, well, we've
depends.
talked about selling our bodies sexually on the show before.
I think more than not, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
so
we constantly.
Nobody wants to hire us to come
What
like
could
DJ
we
their
dress up as?
and scare people.
Just whatever.
I mean, technically, we could dress. We should dress up as like cowboys.
Cowboys?
Yeah.
And just come into people's houses.
How scared would you be if there was 2 cowboys in your house at 3 a.m?
I mean, yeah.
Just
I think anything.
being rowdy, like playing like juke joint piano and like
shooting at the ground.
Just shooting and dancing around with their boots with the spurs, scratching up your nice new floor that you just got put in.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the spurs.
Boots with the spurs,
Yeah, we're redoing classic.
But then we're also playing like bullshit, like Old Town Road and stomping around to it.
I mean,
we got to switch back and forth between like old timey juke joint country and like new terrible country back and forth, but still be having a rowdy time in the house continuously. Well, what would be worse than 2 cowboys in your house at 2 a.m?
I mean, anyone in my house at 2 a.m. I'm gonna be pretty upset about. But
if it was us dressed as caricatures, what would be the worst?
I don't know. I think an astronaut would be weird.
Astronauts would be weird, but cowboys would be more fun.
Yeah, for us. How quickly are we getting killed by the people whose houses we're in?
I mean, aren't we being hired to do this?
Yeah, but there seems to be a lot of gray area because I don't listen sometimes.
Okay.
So I'm assuming they're like, go in this house. It's
my
house.
Go into my buddy's house.
Yeah, it's probably more of that.
Over on 123 Fake Street.
Yeah. I was going to say a different address.
Bro!
I can bleep things out, and I cannot. The power's in my hands.
It is in your hands.
So maybe you treat me better.
Maybe you treat me better.
Maybe I wake up and you're a cowboy in my bed.
Maybe you wake up and I'm an astronaut in your bed. We're in each other's beds on the same night, and we miss each other. We're like, God, what the hell? This astronaut helmet is hot. I have fogged up the inside with my breath, and I can't even see if he's here.
You show up in my bed on the right night, and there'll be a bunch of ladies waiting to swing.
Because it's the biggest swinger in Rockford is here. Ladies and gentlemen.
People know.
Still waiting on the plaque. They said 6 to 8 weeks for delivery.
They said 69 weeks. And
they said 69 weeks.
I was like,
hell yeah. The biggest swinger in Rockford will appreciate this time frame.
Yeah.
This is right up his alley, right next to that key to the city that was filled with chocolate.
Well, we're hitting all the marks, folks. If you're just jumping in on episode 120, we didn't say it, but now we did.
It's 120?
120.
Hot dog.
That's 300 away from something funny, I bet.
It is. We're also divisible by 60 now.
Oh, is that math?
Yeah.
Gonna have to bleep that out.
Yeah. Gonna have to get rid of any trace
to.
of math. Yeah, we were actually told by Big Dapper that we couldn't talk about math anymore.
I mean, they should really come down on the shit.
I mean,
we just
the
right into
they
shit
crack down on
immediately.
is so fucked up. I don't understand. Because like we've never seen their faces.
I know.
We never get to go in the boardroom. They never let us in.
Sound like the adults from Peanuts.
It's
or
like
Charlie Brown if you're a normal person.
Well, I mean, I keep seeing people go in and out of there, and I was like, what do they look like? And they're like, buddy, I haven't even seen the CEO. And I'm like, you just went into his office.
Yeah. I just get ashed on by a giant cigar.
And it's clearly a man in like a suit, like a.
I don't think you should assume their gender.
I mean, it's hard. They sound very gruff, but it is also hard to assume. I assume there's just a cloud of cigar smoke around the head, and you see the tip and the cherry.
Have you ever seen on Good Morning America when they dress up like the cast of Peanuts?
No.
It's shocking.
I don't really watch TV shows in the morning.
I haven't watched.
I haven't watched TV.
I haven't watched a morning TV show in a very long time. I just saw this on the internet, of course, and it was shocking. It's very.
Who played Charlie Brown?
I don't even know. One of the I don't know who's like the. I'm trying to think who the fuck it was, but there's like Pigpen, and they had like fake like dirt. Or it would look fucking crazy. It looks like one of those things where you try to dress up like something to be like cute and fun, but it's just creepy because it shouldn't ever happen. I'm trying to think who Al Roker was. Al Roker
is
was
it the Today Show we're talking about?
What's Al Roker on?
The Today Show.
Then that. What did I say? Good Morning America?
Yeah.
I thought he was on Good Morning America.
I thought it was the Today Show.
I thought he got his stomach stapled. And
then
before
he got thin.
Before he got thin, he was on both because he spilled over.
He spilled over into both networks.
Yeah.
Couldn't keep him in that 4:3 aspect ratio anymore. Switched Al Roker over to 16:9, and he spilled over into
Switched him over to 69, and he was just gagging on everything.
He
found the clit. And he had a good time.
Found the clit. Turns out when you spill into 2 screens at once, he couldn't keep up with both the dialogue, so he had to get his stomach stapled.
Not to jump subjects, you know how we like to normally stay on track.
Yeah, you know how we
But
normally...
are heroin addicts shooting up in their clits then? Did I figure this out?
I mean...
Did I figure out the opioid crisis?
I mean,
crises?
crises implies that there's
it?
multiple crises.
I mean, there's a lot of different
Is it crises or crises?
It's got to be crises.
Crises? The opioid crises in this country?
No, just crises.
Crises?
Yeah.
Meese?
No, mices.
Mooses?
Yeah. I don't even know what I'm going to say right now. When we fuck with words too much, I think I lose a big chunk of my brain.
I know, it like kind
falls
of
out of my
out.
ear, and then I just continue on. And one day there won't be anything left up there. Some people would say there are these, but I would tell them.
Some people say you're running out of brains, but really the only running you do is out of beer. Shirts coming soon. Hell yeah.
They don't make any sense to anybody, but we can make whatever we want.
That's the power from the Dapper Corporation and the genderless person under the cigar smoke, baby.
People need to tell us what shirts they want. We've gotten 2 ideas for shirts.
We can make whatever you want.
Unless it's a lot of work.
The power is in the hands of the fans. They just don't realize it.
They never tell us anything.
No, it's
I'd
like
be
they just
surprised if anyone listened.
They just admire us from a distance.
You shouldn't.
No, you should actually
admire us up close.
Yeah,
get in these folds of fat, baby.
Smell us. One of us smells like a crock pot that is still in the packaging.
Yeah.
And the other one's smell cannot be defined.
No, but
it
it's
involves
better.
a musk.
Very musky. I smell you in a mosh pit. I've been bumping into a lot of smelly people recently.
Yeah,
I'm not happy about it.
Why aren't people taking care of themselves anymore? Where's this lack of hygiene?
We're all gonna die
from? We're all gonna die eventually.
So be smelly in the meantime.
At least be a good-smelling, good-looking corpse.
Do leave a pretty corpse.
Yeah, you gotta leave a pretty corpse. Nobody wants to go to the smelly corpse.
I mean,
nobody wants to go.
I didn't show up to Jeff's funeral. He was too smelly.
Yeah, nobody wants to go to a funeral.
I want to
be
not embalmed.
Get close to the casket.
Oh, I want to be the smelliest casket, not embalmed, bloated.
So how long am I leaving you out before we do the funeral?
What time of year is it?
Oh, man, do we...
Predict it. Bring it on. I like to get feared of an entire 6 months because we only have 2 seasons here.
The eve of your 100th birthday.
Okay, so the summer?
Yeah.
I have to be almost 100, and I die before I'm 100?
Fine, next year.
Okay, wow, both extremes.
Yeah.
I love how we can never find something nice in the middle.
Well, because we can't specify your age. No one really knows.
I know.
Hell, you could be 98 right now. I have no idea.
If I was 98 and I looked this good, I wouldn't be wasting my time in this dirty basement with you.
True, yeah.
I would be out there being the state line's biggest swinger.
Which we're getting.
You can only tell.
We're getting that trophy at 69
You can
weeks.
only tell because my balls are so old. I look this young. 98.
Balls and dick
are so old.
You got snow in the basement like it's nobody's business.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sticky.
Or do we have to tell each other when we find our first white pube?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have something to tell you.
Oh? Already?
I don't have any pubes.
Oh, yeah, same. I haven't grown a pube since I was 13. They actually all fell out.
I grew a bunch and then they went back in after 2 weeks.
I can. If I focus really hard, I can suck all my pubes back in.
That would be quite a party trick.
No, it wouldn't.
Because you usually pull your cock out at a party anyway. It would be nice if there was something interesting about it for once.
Yeah, I mean, what's interesting is it looks like a button on a fur coat.
Yeah, but imagine you take that fur coat off.
Yeah, imagine.
That's a couple of buttons, buddy.
And then it's just a button on a...
ham. When you're shaved, you have a real ham.
Ham-like quality to my cock.
It's not your cock, just the pubic mound.
My...
Fupa.
Fuda? Fat upper dick area?
No.
Well, it ain't a fupa.
I mean, depends on how cold it is outside, am I right?
Depends on if I'm tucking it behind me or not while I'm sitting down and just applying pressure to it.
Tucking it while you're sitting down?
Yeah, you gotta get it and tuck it back here and then just cross your legs and squeeze it. Feels great.
I don't know where this is going anymore.
No, we never know where this show's going. It's 120 episodes in, man.
I know. The pressure is more than ever that I feel like we've talked about everything.
Yeah, I really honestly feel like I know more about you than any human being in my life.
Well, yeah, you don't really know people.
Yeah, you never really know people. Whoever really tells the truth.
Not you.
Not anyone.
I do.
No, you don't.
What have I lied about recently?
I don't know. That's the thing about lies.
Smart. I'm too good at it.
Yeah, everyone's good at it.
Not you.
No, I'm bad at lying. I don't like lying.
What about this whole show? What about when you say you enjoy coming and doing the show?
I do enjoy coming and doing the show.
I'm going to get Maury Povich
I look forward
down
to it
here.
every week.
You need to have other hobbies, bud.
Yeah,
What if I get Maury down here?
Povich?
What other Maury is there? Honestly, what other Maury is
the
there?
guy who wrote
his 3 children that he named Maury?
No,
like George Foreman.
The Maury and whatever, the People You Meet in Heaven book or whatever.
What?
Mitch Albom wrote that book about that guy Maury, like People You Meet in Heaven or whatever. It's like a series.
I have no idea what that is. I only recognize one Maury, and it's Povich.
That's fine. We can run with it.
And his Asian wife, Maury Povich.
Maury Povich.
And his 3 kids with M names and last name.
And they're
Povich.
all Maury. Maurina for the girl.
Is Maury still on TV?
It's got to be.
How old is he?
Old. Very old. Last time I saw Maury Povich on TV, this was probably...
He looked like the Crypt Keeper?
I'm trying to think. This was like a year or two ago, probably like the laundromat.
Maury is.
And yeah, type in Maury Povich 2019. Let me see what the man's looking like.
Oh, no.
I think the last time I saw it was like a couple years ago at a laundromat when it was on.
Povich is such a weird last name.
What is it?
I don't know. Let's read his Wikipedia. Do you want to guess how old he is?
72.
No.
38.
Yeah.
That would drive me nuts.
He started when he was super young. Yeah, let's see when the show started, and maybe that'll help you guess how shockingly old
I've
he
always
is.
considered the Maury Show to be like a classy Jerry Springer.
1991.
That's when he was born?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So he's pretty young. 91 was when the show started. He left A Current Affair was a show, not he was having a current affair. He never cheated on his Asian wife.
He would never. He's a good man. He would never be a person like he has on
Connie
this show.
is her name. Oh, sexual harassment allegations.
Well,
are we going to break something open? This hasn't been talked about publicly.
If it's on Wikipedia, it's been talked about publicly.
How many people do you think are looking at the Maury Povich Wikipedia, though?
You'd be surprised.
I mean, I feel like we're going to have a Bill Cosby thing where we break this open.
What's going on? He sexually harassed someone?
All right. On April 24th, 2006, former Maury producer, I'm going to leave her name out. She doesn't need this. She's already had to see Maury's
need to get blasted by the Dapper Dads.
Filed a lawsuit against him for sexual harassment, alleging that she was forced to expose her breasts for photographs for the show and ordered to watch pornography in a private room with an executive producer.
What?
According to the spokesperson for the show, her allegations were dismissed after an internal investigation. In 2006,
so our boy did nothing wrong.
In August 2006, a Manhattan judge ruled that the case be taken to closed-door arbitration. In November 2006, a gag order was requested by Povich's lawyer. So he gagged this woman? Oh my God.
That's not what a gag order is.
This is disgusting. Listen, I was a big Povich fan forever. He's 80 years old.
He's 80?
He's 80
Holy
years old.
fuck.
He was born in 1939.
Is the show... What?
He's 80 years old.
Is the show still on TV? Is he still doing it?
It looks like it. I mean, I'm sorry.
Can you imagine being 80 years old and you got these kids on your show screaming at each other?
It says 1991 to 1998, the Maury Povich show. But then it says 1998 to present, Maury, 21, and Weekends with Maury and Connie. In 1998, the show was taken over by a different studio, blah, blah, blah. I'm getting bored. Yeah, it's still on. He's 80.
He's 80.
He's 80. And
you heard it here first. He gags women and he's 80.
Yeah, he gagged a woman. And
we're breaking this shit wide open. We're a regular dynamic
He's
duo
a fan of
here.
the University of Central Florida football. Wow, we're really finding all the dirt on this piece of shit.
This guy really sucks, it turns out.
Yeah.
Fuck Maury Povich.
He's part owner of a restaurant called Chatter. Wow, Gag and Chatter, huh?
Wow.
Can't believe it.
Ironic that a man who gags women would have a restaurant. Partial steak named Chatter.
Or wait, Connie Chung is his wife.
I thought it was Connie Povich.
Yeah, she never took his name. Probably because he gagged her.
Yeah, probably because he put a gag order on her so she couldn't take the name.
Wow, the more you know.
Wow, it's a shame. You know, they say never meet your heroes.
Oh, fuck yeah! I was going to say it. And God, I looked up to him all the time. I just wanted him to tell me.
Literally, because I sat on the floor in front of my big box TV looking up
I
at the
sat on the
Maury
floor
Povich
in
show.
front of him. He's my uncle. I would tug on his pants, and
then he would gag you.
He would gag me. Yeah.
Oh wow. Do you want to get this off your chest? Is this where we like really expose Maury
I don't want
Povich?
to say it because I'm thinking about filing a lawsuit.
He's gonna gag you.
Will you back me?
If I have to.
If I sue Maury Povich?
I mean, I feel like I have to be your yes man for anything in life. So like, if you accuse someone of doing something, I gotta like ride or die with you. That's it.
All right. Well, this
Are
is gonna come as
me
a
of doing something?
fuck you, fucking fucker.
Yeah. How's it feel to have someone steal your thing when you're about to say it?
It's gonna. God damn it! That would have been great.
Oh, would have
Throw
been
this one away. I hate this.
Fuck
one.
120. This
Oh,
is bullshit.
Now we ruined sweet Maury.
We've ruined sweet Maury Povich.
80-year-old
I've ruined
Maury.
any sense of comedic timing that you might have. Life is a nightmare.
Yeah, I was gonna out you as a bad person. God,
You can't
he's
out me as a
old.
bad person. Everyone already knows I'm a bad person.
Damn. Oh. I just Google image search to see if he like looks shockingly old.
How bad does he look?
And there's one where he's full gray and he doesn't look great. Otherwise, the rest. Oh my God, there's one of him as a kid and he's like missing a tooth.
He's starting to look like Dick Van Dyke in his
There's a
later
lot
years.
of him and Cardi B.
Okay.
And there's a picture where she looks different, and I thought that was Connie Chung, and I was like, "Damn, Maury!
Damn, Maury really
Bet
pulling
you-
it in.
Bet you gag her."
Can
but
you
it's
imagine
Cardi
Maury Povich fucking
B.
Cardi B?
That's a money move.
Bending her over, fucking the shit out of her, smacking her big ass around.
Offset finds out.
Offset finds out and he raps about it.
No, Offset. They somehow. I mean, I don't even have this set up, but Maury says that was a lie. How about that for a joke? Was that funny?
Oh,
Put
no.
it together yourself.
No,
We've
Maury
gotten into where we're just giving you the
Yeah,
pieces, and
you
put
got to
them
make the
together in your
joke
head.
yourself.
Tell friends somehow go out to the bar, a couple of your friends, have a couple of drinks, a couple more.
Give him the pieces.
A few more.
Few more.
And then
shots.
you start talking about more. You go, did you hear he's 80 and he gags women? Quickly breeze past that and then be like, yeah, well, this would be hard to set up now that I'm looking at the pieces.
Yeah, now that you're
it's like
actually
we give
thinking
people a
about it.
bunch of shit and they're like, what are we gonna do with this?
Oh, it's almost like that's all we've done our entire lives.
Huh?
I like to think that, okay, Maury Povich is trying to steal Cardi B from Offset. Maury Povich releases a diss track when he steals Cardi B.
I don't like the idea of an 80-year-old man rapping.
If I had to watch that video of Drake's dad doing that song recently,
You didn't have to watch that video.
there was a link. I had to click on it.
And that was only because
My hand was
Drake is a
forced.
bad kid.
Yeah, he is a bad kid.
What's his dad's name? Dave?
Aubrey Sr.
Is it? I was
No.
going to say that.
It's
Dave?
not. I think it is
Donald?
Dave.
Donald Graham? Donald Graham never did anything wrong.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Can you say that?
I don't know if that's his name. I can say that.
Okay,
Donald
I was-
Graham.
I
We
was-
found out Donald Graham was like a disgusting human being.
Yeah, he's
Whoever
an
that
awful
is,
piece of
some
shit.
guy in Idaho. That's just a bad.
Well, he
man.
did come out and say that Drake makes up all the shit about them having an estranged relationship to sell records.
I mean,
And then he put out a record himself, and then his son got booed at Camp Flog. No.
yeah. I mean, that's the start of Drake's spiral into.
I'm still on the fence
Mediocrity.
about that. I'm not, because I'm not I like Drake songs, and like, if I was there, I wouldn't have booed him, though, you know?
No, they booed him because they thought it was going to be Frank Ocean. There's no way it was going to be Frank Ocean.
No, 'cause Frank
And it's
Ocean
still
doesn't give a
fucking
shit.
Drake, like that's
Right,
crazy.
that's the thing. It's like, because that's the thing. I don't know if he
one of the
deserve-
biggest artists in the world.
And did you see the video where he like was rapping and he like reached the mic out in the crowd? And you could see in his
yeah,
face
people
when
were
he
like,
realized.
"This is when it went wrong." He handled it well. Did you see his Instagram where
Oh,
he
yeah.
was like, "I got a 10-year residency.
Residency,
I'll be
so
here.
you're
I'll
gonna-
be there till you're 30," which is
Yeah.
like he's very clever.
Yeah, he
That's how
took
it
it.
works.
Well, because then I read
And everybody's a Drake fan. Like even
Yeah.
what you were gonna say, you're still a Drake fan.
Yeah,
because
and
like
'cause that's my
especially
thing.
if we were at a thing and he was the surprise guest, and he's
I
just
would
coming
turn
out
up
and playing
so
shit.
well because
Like-
then I saw that video of I don't even know who the rapper was, but he started playing Jumpman and brought Drake out, and he's like this, and the video's captured like this is how you respond to a surprise Drake.
Yeah.
And because it's like if
It's-
young Metro don't trust
Yeah.
you, I'm gonna shoot you, and then he just like comes out dressed in all
Oh
white
my
front
God.
and center,
My
and
favorite-
everyone just jumps up and
Yeah.
screams, and everybody's jumping.
I love the videos where there's a fucking surprise act like that. It's
Uh-huh.
so like the people's reaction is always so crazy. And that's how you should react if you're not
Well,
a fucking
and
little
at the same
shitty kid at Camp Flog.
Well, and that's the thing. It's all these shitty fucking kids because it's like Nobody ever said Frank was going to be there.
No, they never promised you Frank.
No one ever said anything.
He never does anything.
No, so why would he come out and do that? Why would he come out and play like 5 songs for a bunch of shitty fucking kids in the front row?
Yeah.
You know?
I can't even imagine booing Drake.
And
I'm a big Frank Ocean fan.
I'm a huge Frank Ocean fan, and I'm a huge Pusha T fan, but I wouldn't even boo Drake if I saw him come out.
Yeah.
You know? It's like I would still sing
Everybody
all the songs I knew.
loves Drake.
I would turn up. I would have a good-ass time because at the end of the day, it's Drake.
Yeah, one of the biggest artists of all time. Like, absolutely insane.
Frank Ocean fans just suck.
Yeah, they're bad. All those fucking,
You know what I can't stand? I can't stand that, first of all.
White children.
Specifically white children. I hate that we can appreciate the shit in a right way. Like Valet. And like
JPEG Mafia.
And JPEG Mafia. Like all these things we can enjoy in a good, normal, healthy way.
Yeah.
But it gets ruined by these disgusting, horrible fucking children. Yeah. Why does this keep happening with everything?
We're getting old.
I really keep thinking it recently, but I hate it.
Now, like I said, I was at that Baby Keem show and
there were children.
You're just aware that there's tiny little children.
That's how I felt about the JPEG show. I was like, I finally feel a gap between young 20s and old 20s. You know, I'm like 20s isn't just like a concrete thing.
Well, being me, 35, at least I look young, so I can still pull it off.
Got that
like that's what I always think is like people probably don't think I'm as old as I am.
Mm-hmm.
But when everything catches up to me, or just like...
Yeah, when I'm looking horrified at shows because children stink and won't stop touching me.
People are just stinky. I mean, you have to assume... I think out of 10 people, how many people do you think you would actually want to bump into? 10 average people.
None.
Like, that's what I think
0.
of at every like time we're like in a crowd. I'm like, yeah, of course people smell and people are weird, and this man's long hair is on my mouth now, so... I gotta buy him a drink.
That makes me so angry.
And like, but yeah, you have to think of like a common denominator. People are going to be smelly. I feel like every crowd I've been in, there's been smelly people.
Always,
I don't understand it. And I'm always scared it's me.
Yeah, I'm always
Or you'll talk to
scared
people and sometimes they have smelly breath or they just have like weird shit going on.
They have an odor coming off of them that's unpleasant.
Yeah, they're wearing a stupid Garfield shirt and you're just like, what the fuck are you
they're wearing
doing?
some fucked up t-shirt that they made themselves that they think is so funny, but it's just for them and no one else fucking gets it or likes it.
That is my wheelhouse, baby. My closet is filled with obscure references that make me smarter and cooler than everyone else.
Yes.
Idiot.
The average Playboy Cardi fan said over here.
Oh yeah, I don't know. We're just old.
Yeah, I think I'm finally starting to realize that I'm getting old. I think is what it is.
I think everything. I don't get a good night's sleep. I feel like shit.
Your whole day's fucked up.
Feel like shit.
I woke up at 5 a.m. today.
I noticed.
Just because.
I noticed because I was out in your bushes.
Jacking off and leaving a tiny little tight shit for me to trace back to you later.
Tiny little shit. I couldn't jerk it. It's been cold.
It's been so cold.
It was nicer
outside
today. If we could get a little sun, it would melt the snow. And really
I was getting groceries out of the car today, and my old neighbor was out checking his mail, and he goes, "We're having a heat wave." And
my god!
I wanted to be like, "Are we? We having a fucking heat wave?" And take my shirt off. Be like, "It's so hot. I think I might go fill up the pool, take a dip."
I had to go to someone's house like 2 days ago, and there was an older person in there that I was not prepped for. I don't like going to people's house and not being prepped for who is going to be there. One of my largest
to that. I
pet
hate
peeves.
that. It's like, just tell me if someone else is going to be there.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, it's your house.
I'll deal with
but
it.
you have to let me know. And I came in, and they were like, "Oh, hi." And I was like, "Hey, how are you?" And she was like, "Good. It's cold out." And I was like, wow. Here we go. When do we start talking about the weather?
We don't. We actively try not to.
About it.
I was somewhere recently, and I was waiting for the doors to open, and there was people hanging out outside. Don't worry about it. And just don't question it. And
just waiting outside of buildings, hoping the door opens so there's someone I can talk to.
Just waiting for it.
You are old. You're like the old men that go to the mall
outside.
to walk around, and you're like at the door. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8:03. Why aren't the doors open?
It was me and my mall. It was me and my mall walking buddies. We were getting ready to go into the mall. And no, I was somewhere doing something, and I just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you act like your life is so secret, but I tail you pretty often, and it's really uneventful and sad more than
I like to add a little mystique to the show. But everybody was just waiting out in the cold, and there was a group of 3 older men that showed up and immediately started talking about the weather very loudly so that everybody could hear them. I don't know if this is going to be good for any of the stuff I got planted outside. You know, I didn't think it was supposed to be this cold this early in the year. Yeah, I think we're supposed to be getting pretty much snow and frost every day. And it's like, just shut the fuck up. It's like, we get it. You all sit at home and you wake up in the morning, you have the fucking Weather Channel on. Or wait, did you listen to the weather on the AM radio on the way over here?
They don't have AM radio anymore.
No, they for sure have AM radio.
No, they got rid of it.
No, I hear it sometimes because of the fillings in my teeth when I open my teeth at the right angle when I'm outside and it's snowing.
You're supposed to close your teeth.
Yeah, I try.
Your teeth, not your mouth.
I know, the teeth just stay open constantly. Do your teeth not open constantly?
I mean, I have a overbite.
What if your teeth were soft and got hard when you were hungry?
We've definitely talked about this.
I know, but I like to think about it.
Yours would always be hard.
Oh, yeah, always. I need food.
Yeah.
Constantly.
People talk about it.
I'm hungry right now.
I'm hungry too. You want to scrap this and go eat a Little Caesars pizza?
I would eat cheese and a Little Caesars pizza right now.
With some Welch's grape juice?
Welch's grape juice? Absolutely.
You've actually been secretly drinking somehow a knockoff version, and I'm
called
like,
Welch's?
Oh, yeah, you pass it to me at your house. And
it's totally fine. The guy that makes this didn't get sued for having a tangible amount of chemicals in here that have been linked to cancer by the state of California. Drink it. It tastes good. It's Welch's.
It's
extra bubbly.
It's Welch's black apple sauce.
Yeah, it's like that apple soda that you can buy, except it's black. Now with extra tar and more bubbles. 30% more bubbles per bottle.
I mean, we're all just looking for the sparkling.
Yeah.
Everything should be sparkling.
Honestly, let's go get some little... You want to just let's pause this.
And never come back ever again.
I mean, if you want to.
Is
this where we end it?
I mean, I'm not
120?
opposed to it.
Just chop it off at 120?
I think we should have ended it earlier.
I'm giving you the out right now.
You're never giving me that.
I'm giving you an out.
No, people have told me if I stopped doing it, they would come to my house and not kill me, but my family in front of me.
That is insane, and I want to know who's telling you these things.
Now I'm a different man. You know what I mean? I have to think about my newborn son.
We've got that baby augmented home
now.
Oh, shit, I left him at the terminal. We have to turn the plane around. Can you imagine sitting on a plane for 20 minutes waiting for it to take off, thinking, like, my baby's definitely here. My baby's for sure on this plane. I remembered the baby. Then being up in the air and looking under the blankets, and it's just your carry-on, and you're like, oh, no.
It's a ham.
It's a thermos with a face drawn on it, and with a Post-it note that says, remember to swap me out for the baby.
How much do you have to love your kid? I'm just so socially awkward that I feel like I would just be like, I'm not going to bring it up. I'll just catch a quick flight back. Kid's probably somewhere.
Because, I mean, there's no way to spin it in your direction.
Right.
There's no way to be like,
I look like a bad guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have pregnancy brain and I left my baby at the airport.
Yeah. I also have pregnancy weight that I haven't quite worked off yet.
Yeah. My husband says he has a pregnancy dick that he can't quite work off, but.
You think running away from the kid's bad? I usually run out of here.
Hell yeah.
The stewardess is like, it's perfectly fine that you left a small baby unattended in San Francisco.
As long as you don't run out of beer.
Bitch, you don't even know where the plane's coming from.
You don't even know where you're flying from?
No, that's where we're flying from. All the babies in San Francisco.
You were so hopped up on pills at that Denny's that you forgot how eggs work?
Is that where we leave the baby?
You got to take the baby from the Denny's, leave it at the airport.
How could we forget we have to take the baby?
How
could we forget we have to be cemented to things we said in one episode?
How can I forget that I have to be tied to things I've said in the past because I put it out on a public platform?
What's the worst place to leave a baby? Middle of a mosh pit? I am 50 Cent. I am 50 Cent. I am 50 Cent.
I threw 60 racks and they came
just
back.
A baby?
Just throw a baby.
What if we brought a fake baby?
Okay.
Let's go back. I know we've talked about this, but we'll bring it back around. That thing I read where you can get those really realistic babies and fill it with jelly.
Okay.
So have I not? I said this on here, right?
No.
There's a thing I read a long time ago. I swear I've said this, but we're out of shit to talk about.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't remember anything anyway.
No one listens. No one listens.
Even if they do, I can't offer them anything further.
I read a thing like a long time ago where you get like there's those babies that you can fill with water so they're like warm and they pee. It's like a
I know about a
type
toy
of realistic.
that does
it's like a very realistic toy
version
baby.
of the toy.
Yeah. So you get that, and you fill it with like strawberry jelly.
So it pees jelly.
And then you
squeeze a little bit of it out onto some bread before you go into the venue. God, can't believe we forgot to eat
these are all
this.
These are all the ideas we'll do. But initially, what
I
it
am
says,
just famished, just squeezing the baby.
You're squeezing it like
I am famished.
No, you just put your bread on the ground,
shaking it
outside
like it's
of
a
the
bottle
venue.
of ketchup that's got this much left in it.
Yeah, you're squeezing it with one hand.
Really smacking my clit with the baby.
That's how they get made.
Allegedly.
No, but
I don't know. I think if the woman orgasms, she doesn't get pregnant. That's why so many accidental pregnancies happen, because dudes don't know how to make their girls come, and then they come inside of them, and then the baby's born. So if you make your girl come, she won't get pregnant.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have a baby.
It looks like I've had nothing but babies. Slap my clit.
No, but what it says is, so you fill this thing up with
too many babies
with red jelly or whatever thing you want, and then in traffic, when someone like cuts you off or something, you speed up in front of them and you yell at them and you throw the baby and it hits the windshield and it looks like blood comes out.
Yell at them and scream, "You made me do this," and then throw the baby at the windshield.
So how shocking do you think it would be if you were driving in traffic?
Out of 10, 19. Are you kidding me?
Perfect.
Good fucking God.
What I wanted to do, let's get Rockford topical again real quick, and then we'll jump into our other baby ideas. Coronado.
Okay.
Parking garage across from it.
Yep.
Wait for a very crowded,
big crowd.
Yeah,
everybody
people
coming
going in. And then I just go, ah! And I throw the baby off of the top of the parking garage. I exit out of the other side of it.
I get off. We rappel down.
Okay.
Hooks.
I was just going to leave normally.
Oh, well, I was going to...
I'm going to take the elevator. I'm going to get in my car. Yeah, I take the elevator.
I jump off the other side of the building. I'm like, this works in movies. If the hook misses, I'm like,
yeah, it's showing both sides. I'm just going down the elevator slow. You're throwing a hook. And then the elevator that's glass and very scary. Should I see you just fall?
It's very scary.
Oh, my God.
But
and
nobody's
like, you
on
killed
the
a
other
baby.
side.
And I'm like, no, I killed my friend. Oh, my God, a double homicide?
Oh, my God, you killed your baby and your friend?
No, the baby's fake. They're like, no, the baby's real. Look, it's just a dead baby. I'm like, oh my God. But it's you. I'm like, that's a man. That's a full-grown
It's me holding the dead baby. I'm
no,
like,
it's you in
killed
a diaper.
me.
And I'm like, what happened?
I'm like, you killed me, full government name.
Oh my God.
You killed me. Drama-steen.
My Jewish counterpart.
He's the patron saint of the Dapper Dads.
So now that's a fun idea that I've had my whole life. It's free. That's a free one for you listeners if you want to throw a baby.
Yeah, the new Dapper Dads challenge. Throw a fake baby filled with jelly. Baby. It's got to be preserves, though. You got to get the raspberry preserves.
And then you run down and you're crying, and then you lick a little bit of the blood off the street.
Yeah, just pick up some of the guts and just smear them all over your face. And just
no, you get a different friend to do that. You got to have you get a plant in the crowd. You get a plant in the crowd, and you throw it right near them, and they go, "Oh my God, it's a baby!" And they pick it up, and then they just start licking the blood off of it. I'm like, what is going on?
Chunks
I knew the city was bad.
I knew the city was fucked, but I didn't know we had people coming out to a decent stand-up show, and there's a man eating a baby in front of the Coronado.
Yeah, why won't the Coronado book us?
It's because those goddamn burial mounds across the street.
It's because we keep throwing these babies.
It's because we keep throwing babies outside of their establishment, and we keep bringing them bad press.
Now we take the baby to a show, like a valet show.
Mm-hmm.
How hard do you think it is to sneak a baby through a pat down? And what happens when they find the baby?
A live human
pull
baby.
The baby out.
It's got to be a baby that is not your race, though. Like, it's clearly not your baby.
That sounds really bad.
But it's clearly not your baby is the point.
It's not a real baby. This is still the fake baby.
It's still a fake baby? and you're just like, take the baby.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm wearing a coat, and they're like,
I'm just getting really close to the guy.
I'm just like, I don't know. I pulled it out of my coat pocket.
I'm just like, listen, man, I'm going to need you to take the baby. All right? I know I'm
But
really
no,
close
imagine
to
we
your
sneak a baby into a show. Filet. He plays
fake
skinny.
Baby, still.
Yeah, still the fake baby.
Okay.
I'm
trying to follow here.
When I have my son, I will take him as a baby to all the concerts.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Without
protective headgear. Yeah. He's got to get used to it early.
Yeah, that's what my dad did to me.
Got to give him a back tattoo so it stretches out when he gets older.
Exactly. So you enjoy that movie?
No, I hate that. I've never even seen it.
I haven't either.
I know the reference, but I hate Adam Sandler.
That's all you need to know is a piece of a reference of a thing you've never seen.
Exactly. So I can get the joke. So people can be like, "Have you seen this movie?" I'm like, "Oh yeah," where he gets the tattoo on his back and it's all stretched and fuck. Yeah, Andy Samberg.
Adam Sandler.
And Andy Samberg.
Adam Sandler.
Sandler.
Do you think they planned that?
Andy Samberg. We're just screaming
Andy Sandler,
knock each
Adam
other out.
Sandberg.
People see us get into a fist fight out in public, and like they're like, "Wow, the Dapper Dad's really breaking up. What do you think they're fighting about?" I heard they were arguing over.
That's My Boy. The film That's My Boy.
I didn't even know that's what it was called.
It's always on a channel on TV when I had TV. Yeah, it's always like That's My Boy playing for the 19th consecutive time.
What else do they play on FX to death? Deadpool, Thor, Iron Man.
Yeah,
It's Always Sunny.
Hulk.
Olympus Has Fallen.
I don't even know what these are. Anyway, so we sneak the baby into the valet show.
Okay.
He plays skinny. We throw the baby in the air. What do you think is the reaction?
I mean, I think at first people are going to be so focused on the stage that they're not going to notice.
So.
They're going to notice when it comes down, is what I think.
And hit someone?
Hits someone and explodes jelly all over everything. But I feel like we have to also, and call me crazy here, and maybe I'm being too attentive to
the baby.
Oh no, heavens no! I wouldn't say that. Something so vile and disgusting on this public platform, like two cunts kissing.
That was just bad.
Yeah, of course it's bad. We need to bring two pussies kissing back. That was a good time.
Yeah, that
was a good era.
That's pretty. Now you've ruined it. No, it's like this.
Yeah, it's like.
I'm having a hard time.
That's also how
it's
you
like
do
this.
heroin. Look at that. Is that like the new Whoa? What was that? That was crazy. What? Wow. Do it again.
How's that, audio listeners? You missed out on a big thing.
Do it again.
I can't do it again. It's a secret.
It's just a one-time thing.
That
was your one?
Oh,
you got to watch the video to see your one cool thing that you did with your arms? You like double jointed or something? How did you do that?
Yeah, I did it. That's how I get the ladies. I am the straight lines.
Biggest swinger here in the studio today, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Shannon from 97 ZOK is going to be coming out later for the ribbon cutting ceremony to this piece of shit's news area where he just swings.
So if it's a ribbon cutting for a swinger, I don't want to be inappropriate here, but let's just say the ribbon comes from two vaginas, right?
Some would say.
No. Someone would say it.
Some one of us might say when they saw it, but he will anyway because he doesn't know how to read social cues. But look at it and say it's like two pussies kissing.
I think it's more like
but
two pussies doing the
lady in the tramp thing where it comes together real nice. Actually, now that I think about it, I think we just unveiled a new kink that I have. Are they sucking in the ribbon then?
Yes.
So is it even a cutting ceremony then, or does
it was, and you spoiled it.
It was, and then
they got two of the wrong women, or the right women.
I was gonna say those are the right women. I want to see them smoke out of it later too.
I hope they
while
just
the
know
ribbon's
it's not
still inside. They got that weird distension going on because of all the fucking ribbon.
There's not that much.
I like distension though.
We all enjoy an occasional distension, but we don't talk about
a nice throat distension.
Anyway, so I throw this baby at Valet.
Okay. The idea I was going to say is that we should put some the hot toes or the hot hand pads in it so the jelly's nice and hot when it explodes, giving it a hint of realism.
Yeah, hot blood. Super hot blood.
The hottest
like we
blood.
all have. That's why I'm so warm right now. I'm full
the
of hot
hottest blood coming out
hot
of a
blooded.
baby.
Checking and seeing a baby.
Hot-blooded. It's a baby.
It's a baby. Bob had a baby. It's a boy. I don't know if you heard.
Who?
Bob had a baby. It's a boy.
What? Are you like double jointed in your tongue or something? What is this?
Triple
That's
jointed.
how you get the ladies. That's why you're the biggest swinger in Rockford.
You cut the ribbon before they eat it.
You know, that's why they call them cougars.
Because we run out of beer.
Because they've been sucking on chili dogs.
Outside.
Oh yeah.
We lost it. We lost it.
We're gone, folks.
Hot blood baby. I had
103.
Yeah.
Hot-blooded.
So what happens when the baby hits someone or is on the ground? Do you think there's panic?
Yeah.
Is it a pandemonium?
Yeah, it's pandemonium. A hot baby has just hit me.
I don't know if you just say that.
It's a temperaturely hot baby.
Let's just say very warm.
It's a boiling baby.
Yeah, I had to sterilize it.
Yeah, you had to sterilize it because you smell like a
stew
crock
is coming
pot.
along nicely.
Yeah, your baby crock pot smell is exclusive to your son only.
Isn't a baby crock pot just a woman's tummy?
No, it's an oven because you put the bun in the oven.
I got to put my ass in her now to make a baby?
Isn't that what having sex is?
No, you're thinking of smacking clits.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been smacking clits since 99, baby. Because I thought Y2K was coming and I could get away with it.
Yeah, you had to start young. God, could you imagine if Y2K happened and we were both
smacking clits?
ages? Yeah, while it's happening. What was going to... everything?
3, 2, 1.
The world wasn't going to end.
No, the computers weren't able to...
fry.
Yeah, and the
banks
were going to blow up and the credit cards weren't going to work and
the banks were going to
the satellites were going to crash and the metro rails are going to fly off of everything.
And you're just eating a girl out at your undescribed age.
I would love to be eating pussy as Dick Clark is doing the 10, 9,
R.I.P.
8. I would just, yeah, all right. Who the fuck they get Jimmy Kimmel or Fallon?
All right, Jimmy Kimmel.
All right, Jimmy Kimmel.
I don't know if that means he's going to die.
R.I.P. ODB, am I right? Why?
I don't know why, but sure.
Sure.
Now here's our list of people we know have died.
That we miss
about
dearly.
A lot.
The Dapper Dad's libido.
Oh, it's not dead. It's just not always there.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's kind of like our dads. Now that we mention it,
so we don't want our libido around then.
No,
but one of us wants to fuck.
But secretly, we do want our libido around.
We need the libido.
Yeah, we need.
We
the
missed
libido.
out on time with the libido that would have made us
like good and proper and like well-rounded, and not whatever the fuck this is.
Two guys talking about throwing a fake baby in a crowd
just to get
giggles.
a react for shits and giggles.
No shits when there's
squirts of jelly.
Yeah, you got to put a little in the
babies
towel.
Don't shit. If your baby is shitting, it's bad, and you should return
I know.
it.
I plugged it.
Yeah, no, you should plug it back up into your wife so it'll finish cooking.
Tried to. When I was a baby, I came out and I went back in for 2 weeks.
What?
You heard me.
I did.
What else can we do with this baby? What's the most shocking place for a baby to be flung? And
I'm telling you, the Coronado one was pretty shocking. I don't know another place. A church, possibly.
Yeah.
A very anti-abortion church. Walk up in there and then throw the jelly baby and let the jelly explode all over the congregation and the nice old lady playing the organ in there. I assume we're doing this in the South, so it could be like a snake handling church, and then the snakes come up and start biting the baby.
That's a little out there.
I mean, it's a little out there, but it's not unheard of.
What about a preschool graduation ceremony? Yeah, something like that. Something with children.
Wow, what the fuck is it
NASCAR
called?
race.
Yeah, that. But the place where they keep
as the car comes by.
What the fuck? He just starts spinning out.
Kills a bunch of people.
Kills Dale Jr. It's like, God. He hits the wall too. It's like, Then you got to get the commemorative bucket from KFC.
God, I hope when we die there's commemorative fast food.
I hope they finally put out our line of Happy Meal toys when we die. That's what I want.
I don't think anything will get our line of Happy Meal toys.
Except we're the toys at like Carl's Jr., not even Burger King.
Do they
like
even have toys?
Yeah, do they? They gotta have something for a kid's meal. Even Burger King still does toys.
Do they?
Do they? Or do they just give you apple slices now?
I think they just have Impossible Whoppers. That's what kids do.
Good. I haven't had one ever since.
Yeah,
but I just read that they're testing an Impossible Whopper Jr. and an Impossible Cheeseburger, so I feel like
Dunkin' Donuts has a vegan menu now.
I've had it. I've had that sausage. It smells overwhelmingly sausagey.
On Facebook, not even ads. I just get news about vegan shit. It says like for you.
But what are you following?
Nothing. It's because you exist.
Oh, and we're so interlinked.
Yeah, I'm getting ads directed for you.
Tight.
That's how much you talk into my phone.
So I've been getting all the boner pill ones because of you.
And that was a Patreon. Patreon.com/dapperdadspodcast.
Dads hear all about the boner pills that we have to buy.
Yeah. Need my order to come in. The mail was delayed because of Veterans Day, and I don't care about them. I care about my boner.
Did you actually have the pills coming in?
No, it didn't work out. I told you.
I know.
I refused to do that thing.
For a second, I thought they were coming in. I was like, I can't wait to try one.
I refused to send them a photocopy of my cock.
I refused to have a Skype.
I slammed it down.
It hurt.
It made it look better.
Yeah, it sounded like that. Yeah, somebody's dick hurts, if you know what I mean. And that's why they call them cougars.
Because they run out of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do this baby thing now.
Yeah.
It's been on my mind.
Maybe if we got
I feel like I read it I want to say over 10 years ago.
I was going to say we could probably
throw.
What's the place? What's the name of it in the hospital where they keep the newborn babies?
The
Like, you look in the window and they're in like
NICU.
The what?
NICU?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, right. The little baby.
No, like
NICU?
like the baby's born and like you're looking in the window and they got all the babies laying in the thing
Baby
and
pile.
you're like, yeah, that's the baby pile. Yeah, okay, fine. Throw your jelly baby in the baby pile. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like that won't really do anything.
No, throw it down on the ground so
no,
it
you
just
go
explodes.
You go in.
You throw a baby and you're like, oh, you must be new.
No.
Don't you know you got to throw him in the dumpster out back?
No, you go in the baby room. You're looking at your baby. It's a fake baby, like we've been saying.
Yeah.
You make some noise so people pay attention, and you throw the baby as hard as you can at the window.
Oh, and it's
but you realize it was
window.
a real baby.
Oh,
you grabbed the wrong baby.
Oh, you just hear the little bones break.
They don't have bones.
Babies have bones.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Okay, so if I get
their skull's not completely fused, but they have bones.
I like how you knew exactly where I was going because I was going to jam a finger in a baby's skull.
Yeah, because I knew you were going to do it because I know you and you're a piece of shit. You're walking around poking newborn
baby might have been
in
an asshole. You're always on the side of the kids.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
am
what's
always on the side of the kid because the kid could grow up to be a good person, but you're walking around sticking fingers in brains, getting rid of all the good parts, leaving the bad parts.
Only to asshole babies.
You don't know if
babies
the baby's
can
an
be
asshole.
Assholes.
Babies can be
Everyone
assholes.
Can be
I'll die on this hill. Babies can absolutely be assholes.
Just stop
kids are the
sticking up
biggest
for kids.
assholes.
I know, but you're always on the side of the kids when I want to.
Because you got to give them a chance. Because adults, they're lost. Adults are lost. If they're assholes, they're assholes.
Adults.
Yeah, kill adults.
Okay.
Let kids be able to grow up, get some life experience,
you heard
and
it
redeem
here
themselves.
First, folks.
Kill adults.
Throw adults off of buildings.
Throw adults, get fake adults, fill them with jelly, and throw them. What if we took What if we took a blow-up doll, filled it with jelly?
I think we might get distracted.
Yeah, I think by other things.
I might have to make a pit stop.
Bitch, you're leaking jelly.
Oh,
fuck.
My God.
Oh, fuck.
It just pops immediately.
Have
you ever even held a blow-up doll? Have you been around one?
I mean, I think I've touched one as it was getting passed around at a concert, but I don't think
I have.
I don't.
Different concerts.
No, I think it was the same concert.
What was that?
I think it was at Soundset this year.
Probably.
But they.
I feel like it's happened a lot to me.
I feel like it's happened a lot.
I'm always in line waiting to buy tickets, and I turn around. There's
shows.
Blow-up doll.
And everyone's a blow-up doll.
That'd be a crazy mosh pit. You could really get to the front.
You turn around, everyone, and it's just you. You're the only real person. You look, even the performers on stage.
Yeah, every time I turn back to you, and you're just a huge blow-up doll that no one fucks.
Yeah, no one would fuck a blow-up doll that looks like me.
Could we make blow-up dolls that look like us?
Yeah, I don't know why with weird stretched character faces because it's all just round and flat.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to take
like you know how
your
they
biggest attributes: glasses,
the gauges,
yeah, but
the haircut,
do ears. Yeah, we shave our heads and stick it on.
Shave the hair, put it on the dummy, fuck the dummy.
Of course.
Pull your own hair out when you're getting your own dick sucked by your blow-up dummy.
Is it a suck if it's a blow-up doll?
I'm making it a suck.
So
I'm going
to... Expand?
I don't...
Elaborate?
I will
Please?
Inside the dummy.
I doubt it. We did it. 120.
We saved the show.
We still make ourselves laugh.
No one else. That's all that matters. We're doing it for us.
Do we put our clothes on the blow-up doll before the sex?
Yeah, but it's got to be like old
huge cocks or comically small cocks. No cocks? Pussy?
Pussy.
Okay.
Yeah, put a pussy on
Fair
it.
enough.
For me, put a cock that it can hold.
Okay. I don't think we talked about that on this, but
we didn't.
All right. So yours just has you. It's like
mine's just
one
me.
Piece where the cock goes into.
There's
the
a
hand.
gash.
Okay. Before or after you get a hold of it.
Depends on how big the factory-made gash is. I always worry with those blow-up dolls sticking your dick. Like, how smooth is it? Yeah, the edges cutting
I'm surprised I haven't felt one.
Pina.
Because I have always been curious about that because I feel like, yeah, there's no way, like, the inside of the vagina is just, you know what I mean? Perfectly smooth.
Oh, right. There's got to be a seam
Seam.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I think about, like, the seam on a beach ball or, like, a pool toy where it's, like, sharp.
And, like, yeah, when you fuck a beach ball, it's always, like, super weird, and everyone on the beach, like, overreacts and screams like a shark. You're like, is a shark coming while you're just fucking a beach ball?
Wow, is it that small?
Yeah, it's deflated. I popped it very quickly.
Very
sharp
quickly.
penis.
Super sharp.
Super sharp
penis. The sharpest penis this side of the Mason Dixon.
As a kid, I always wanted a blow-up doll because when we were kids, weren't like
there wasn't
we
like
didn't have fun things.
I mean, I didn't know about secrets when I was a kid.
Well,
did Secrets even exist when we were a kid?
I think Secrets has been in business for a long time. I don't know why
they
won't let us
lace,
be.
But
they never had sex toys. They just had people
underwear
who modeled the underwear for you. Very specific. But yeah, we didn't have like fleshlights and shit, right?
No.
What was there?
No, there was fleshlights when I found out about pornography on the internet.
Was there?
Yeah, because I remember I saw an ad for one, and I wanted one more than I've wanted anything in my entire life at the time. I was like, I can get a mouth, a butthole, and a pussy. I need all of them.
Before you have sex, and then you never
this
enjoy
was
sex.
years before I had sex.
Yeah,
but I was...
But
because I remember
we're currently years before you have sex.
Yeah, I'm still not exactly sure how it happens exactly.
I heard you try to put a bun in the oven and it just doesn't. I've seen it.
It turns out my ass doesn't fit in a vagina no matter how hard I try.
I think you're close. Don't sell yourself short. You'll get it one day.
Thank you for finally believing in me. I appreciate it.
There's 3 things I believe you can do, and one of them is put a bun in the oven.
What are the other 2?
You'll have to wait and see.
Ooh,
but they're all monstrosities.
God knows I love doing monstrosities, but hate surprises.
That's why I know exactly what you need.
You know me so well.
Mm-hmm. I know you can't put a bun in the oven, but I believe you're going to try.
I'm going to try. I'm going to keep practicing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm going to rub myself on the inside of a lady's thigh, completely missing the vagina, and come all over her clit.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
You got to pull out, hit the clit.
Yeah, could you imagine like grabbing the woman's arm and being like, I got a specific spot I got to hit.
And coming in the crook of her arm.
Yeah, the crook. Ugh.
What do you call it? The crease?
I don't know. I don't want to have to arrest it.
The knee of your arm?
It's still
the knee of your arm?
No. It's just the opposite of the elbow. Right?
That's not what you call it. I thought I was called the crook in your arm.
I don't think I've ever said that. I'm aware that it's a term.
Yeah.
You've probably said it. I've probably scoffed at it.
I mean,
but I've never said
we used to say frock a gander at work.
Yeah, we've said a lot of things. That doesn't make it medical science that other people should trust.
No, I think it does.
I mean, to us. I won't be told different.
No, I refuse to listen to science. I will only listen to my feelings as a white man.
Should we buy a blow-up doll?
Yeah. Should we
Will you have sex with it?
Yeah.
What if it's super sharp on the inside?
I'm going to stop having sex with it.
How quickly?
It depends on how soon I realize it's sharp.
What if you don't?
I don't have what they call a lot of sensation in my penis.
I've heard.
When
I accidentally stepped on it when you were sitting on the sidewalk that one time.
It's very hard to get me aroused, but when I am, it doesn't last for very long.
Yeah, I know. You have a very gray area.
I've such
You have a very gray area.
Yeah, I got a lot
of... It's like an elephant trunk.
A lot of snow in the basement, a lot of dead skin on the dick. You know how it goes.
Yeah, you got to exfoliate.
I tried, but I don't have anything sturdy enough.
A rougher...
I mean, what's rougher than steel wool? If that's not taking the dead skin off my dick, I don't know
wool.
what metal wool. That's what steel wool is.
Steel's not metal.
But then what is it?
Steel. It's its own thing.
God, I worry about you.
I'm right.
You know how like sometimes you like think you know somebody and then you find out just something batshit that they believe.
Yeah.
This is one of those situations.
Like when you told me you were a flat earther.
Oh no, I'm not a flat earther. I'm a donut earther.
Yeah, that one's true.
It's flat and round and hollow in the middle.
It's full of dinosaurs and Nazis. We've been over this.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
And the access point is underneath the Denver airport.
Yeah, I'm not kidding about that.
Yeah, that's real.
Do we go? When do we open up our sideshow where we not just like have podcasts about conspiracies, but we go and we figure it out? So we go in the Denver airport.
I think as soon as
we
we
start
get the money,
taking hostages,
start screaming at people.
We go in that tunnel. Yeah, point a lot of fingers.
I mean, I think it all just depends. I mean, if people want to give us the money, I'll do it right now.
No one wants to give us the money. That's been clear for 119 episodes.
Yeah, no one wants to give us anything. They just expect us to keep giving to them for some reason.
Yeah.
It's called altar. Christmas is coming, people.
Yeah, how about you get us some Christmas presents?
How about you get us something for once? I would love...
Actually, we got a Christmas present last year, and it was very nice.
And it was very, very nice.
So step your shit up, everyone else.
Yeah,
except for Ted.
Except for Ted and Jill, who actually... But I've given us multiple things. They gave us that book we had to throw away.
Yeah, we had to burn that book.
Yeah, unfortunately.
When we burned it, a lot of weird...
a lot of spirits came out. A lot of colors that I've never seen in my life before.
Really changed my outlook on
faces that I could not describe, speaking in a tongue I could not understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how I learned to do that arm thing.
Yeah, that's how I learned where the clit is. I listened to the ancient voices.
Yeah, so the book helped us a lot.
The
but
book
everybody
helped me find
else,
the clit.
Get us a Christmas present.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no.
No. How nice would it be? And you can even mail it to my address.
Yeah, it is.
God damn it.
Go to the Patreon, we said it. And now it seems like I'm going to. I definitely was going to cut it out, but now that I think about it, I don't listen to it super close, so it's
probably not going to happen.
Yeah, because honestly, I forget what we said, and I just do like every couple minutes, and then I'm like, oh yeah, we sang theme songs for some reason. Oh yeah, we talked about porn. Okay, and then I just put that in the description. I feel like the description of the Patreon, I honestly want to be like, it's what I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, enjoy it. I don't remember. It's probably tolerable. There's probably a reference to the greatest movie of all time in the most recent one. Whatever it might be. Because I genuinely don't remember, and I don't listen to those. That's how I can guarantee you it's truly uncut, because I don't really listen to those. I listen to every one of these, and I hate it. Find the most anxiety of my life is pressing play. And then I find them delightful.
Sometimes.
Yeah, usually terrible.
I catch myself laughing a lot to stuff
which
that
makes
we
us
say. Crazy
huge
people.
Narcissists.
Yeah, huge narcissistic crazy people.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure people already knew that.
Yeah.
We have one submission. It's not really going to take us anywhere, but
we're going to talk about it. Here we go,
because we believe in you guys. Maury Povich, gagged a woman. That was just still up on my computer, and I didn't want anyone to forget. This comes from Guy. The email is man@person.com.
Very I love original. Guy.
I believe this is a human man. It says, haven't heard from Kurt in a while. Hope that little man is doing okay. We should tell you that he has decided to turn Buddhist.
Yeah, he unfortunately gave up the party lifestyle. He
had to.
Yeah, he was forced to, basically.
Yes.
A judge told him he had to choose between Buddhism and going to jail.
A judge and a doctor pleaded for him to turn his life around.
When his blood samples came back 30% butter and 40% cheese, we realized we had to do something about his lifestyle.
Yeah, not to mention all the Bush Light.
Yeah, because the other percentage that we're not going to figure out with math on the show was just beer. There was no blood in his body at all.
There's a little bit of blood, and then it turned out to be strawberry jelly.
Yeah, turns out he's full of jelly, and he was planning on shoving himself full of hot pads and throwing himself off the Coronado. Yeah. We had to intervene.
Yeah, it's never good, but of course, trying to be good friends. Sometimes the older we get, we've learned, like we said, it's harder to keep drinking, harder to keep partying.
Yeah.
And you hope that if you do decide to get a healthier lifestyle, you can still participate.
Right.
Your friends will still stick around with you. We didn't do any of that.
No.
Cut him off cold completely. If you're not going to drink with us,
his number,
we don't want to see
on everything.
You. That goes for everybody.
We'll just pretend that you don't exist.
Yeah, I've forgotten everything. When I got the submission initially, I was like, what? Are they talking about a cheese curd?
What? I was like, I don't hang out with cheese.
I had Culver cheese curds recently.
How were they?
Good. I don't think it's
good.
Culver cheese curds are completely different than every other cheese curd. Agree or disagree?
Agree. Yeah, they're very distinctive.
It's just
a very
weird.
specific type of cheese curd.
Yeah, and the batter is like the little
Yeah, it's just a little crumbly batter.
Yeah,
it's almost like an onion ring batter.
Yeah, I've always found that they're good, but like you could give me a line of 50 cheese curds and
you'll be able to pick out the Culver's
right there. So yeah, I don't even remember what we were talking about. Some little man that may or may
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think he exists anymore. Like I said, I like block people in my brain, and then like I immediately delete all thoughts about them.
Yeah, you've got like that Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, where people get blocked in real life.
Yeah, I love when people go, "You've got that Black Mirror episode," and then I'm always like, which one?
I'm like, which one? The one where the guy fucks the pig.
Yeah, that's the only one I got to.
Yeah, I called my sister the other day. She's like, I'm finally watching Black Mirror.
Say I called my sister a pig, and I was like, Jesus,
you're really going off the rail. We're talking about blocking people. I'm blocking everybody. Nobody's safe from me, baby.
You need to block yourself, is what you'll find out.
I burned 3 things.
Isn't that how that one ended?
I think so, yeah. I burned 3 things: bridges, cigarettes, and weed. And I do with him.
This is a cool guy, everybody.
I'm the coolest guy you know.
This guy's cool.
This guy's definitely not toxic, cutting people off when they stop serving his needs.
This guy's definitely not the state line's biggest swinger.
No, I for sure couldn't live up to that title. Because somebody else is sitting right here in the studio with us today, ladies and gentlemen. World's biggest swinger.
If you're looking to swing, get at me.
Yeah, get at drama. He is swinging, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta fuck your man in front of you first to make sure you're fit for it.
He's got a fishbowl that is ready for your car keys.
Yeah, and I don't give them back. I get the cars.
No, he gets the car. He fucks.
Fuck you so good, you forget you had a car.
He'll fuck
you forget you had a license.
He'll fuck your husband. He'll fuck your wife. He'll fuck the both of you. He'll fuck your car. He'll take the car. He'll fuck your whole life up. You'll forget everything.
Yep, and then I'll block you.
Then I'll block you in his brain. It'll act like it never happened.
I'm a hit. gonna hit it, and then you're blocked. Aim 50 Cent. Was that someone actually knocking?
I don't know. Are we
Did
being
we get
told?
Our first knock?
Are we being told by the big men upstairs we need to keep it down?
No, I think they want to come down.
Yeah, I think I want them to come down and physically fight me and get me off of the air.
I don't think they can fit down here.
Well,
I don't want to get in a
big
fight
men.
because it's cold outside.
It is
I'm more
cold
scared of getting in a
outside.
fight when it's cold outside.
I know, because I feel like it's going to hurt more because I'm cold. I feel like if I get smacked...
I feel like I'm just going to be stiff, too.
Yeah,
you know
I'm
what
not
I mean?
going to be as warm.
Do you take your coat off?
No, coat on.
I don't think I can swing good in a coat.
Well, yeah, it all depends on how much
the
length
cuffs
you
come
have.
down my arms a little bit.
Yeah,
I look like a
just
child. I swing back, my arm goes into my coat, and then I'm like, oh my god, it's a telescope. Look inside, and then I pop him in his eye. My dad did that to me when I was a kid.
Did you read that the little bagel man had a stroke and he's in the hospital?
No.
Yeah, he had a
Do you
stroke.
think it was caused by all of his anger? I bet it was caused by women DMing him, telling him that you should be dead.
Yeah, and he finally had a
just
stroke
caused
about
by women.
it. Just women
look in
in
your
general.
face was crazy when you thought. I think you thought I was just going to say women, and you were like, whoa. Which is crazy.
Yeah, which is crazy, but it's not wrong.
I'm going to say something wild.
Yeah, I never know what you're going to say.
Women gave that little man
a stroke. It's 100% plausible and real that it happened.
I hate that man. Also, you know what's fucking crazy?
He apparently can't open his eyes or feel the right side of his face, so he's just sitting there in the hospital bed, just like.
Are there pictures?
Talking like this. No, no one's taking pictures of him into the hospital. Unfortunately, yeah, TMZ
they took
hasn't
pictures
leaked
of
anything.
ASAP Rocky when Yams died.
Yeah,
that's a fucking horrible photo.
Yeah, that's a fucking horrible thing to do.
They took a picture of me trying to put my bun in a woman's oven when she was giving birth because I got very worked up.
I mean, you got to figure that's the time when the pussy is whitest and most available for a bottom to slide
I thought you said
into.
whitest, like meat.
No,
like I like white meat on chicken.
Yeah, I like
a dry white meat of a woman's pussy.
Yes, I like the dry white meat of a woman's pussy giving birth. The most exquisite and tender of pieces of chicken.
You were trying to take the baby, and you did it wrong.
It's like it's comparable to
You're
a
just
Popeye's
eating a woman out,
and
a small baby's head comes out. I hate that I said it,
but
I'm glad we're all on the same page.
I love when I'm
now.
eating a woman out and she's having contractions. It makes me feel like such a man. Baby, let me make you come one more time before you wreck that thing.
Oh, I hate that we went down this road.
No, we're here, though.
Anyway, the little man was going to fucking have a celebrity fight with, if you're a true fan, you know, I picked for my celebrity fight, Dustin Diamond. Like 2 years ago, I said that. And he'll fight that little man, but he's a coward when he won't return my phone calls.
Yeah.
I want to beat the shit out of Dustin Diamond.
I want to beat the shit out of the little man. I want to pick
now?
him up. Yeah. I'll keep him coming at me in the wheelchair, and he's like, "You're a piece of shit, just like a woman." And then I just like kick him backwards. He goes flying back, explodes. He's full of jelly and hot pads. I'm like, oh my god, was he even real?
No.
Is this a schizophrenic
It was viral
delusion I'm
marketing
having?
for that bagel place.
Oh my god, am I in a bagel commercial?
Come
They're
down,
like,
Doug.
come in and get our new mini bagels with strawberry jelly and cream cheese.
And hot pads.
It's hot, served bubbling hot cream cheese and jelly.
Pop them
folks.
in your car while you're driving down the street. Cause a pile
Pop
up.
them in your car. Throw a bag of the mini bagels with the piping hot cream cheese and jelly on your windshield in the morning. Defrost it. Saw a guy
cream
do
cheese and jelly.
hot cream cheese and jelly. Like hot.
I like how I felt how much hotter that was.
Yeah.
Because I was like, hot. I'm like, I know how hot that is.
Yeah.
Like
you
just saying it, you're like,
thank you.
oh.
It is
You get the
hot
chills.
cream
You know,
cheese.
like when you eat or drink
Like
something
when
hot
you
and
feel it
gives
getting
chills
close to your
and you're
mouth,
like,
and it's because you know it's gonna burn your mouth,
Yeah.
but you take a bite anyway.
or like you're on a nice road trip in the morning, you stop and get your coffee from a gas station, and then 2 hours is you just so scared to take a drink of it because it's always still
hot. I remember the last time I got a big gas station coffee, I was going back and forth to Skokie for training, and I was like, God, I'm tired. I need a big coffee. So I stopped and got like a 24-ounce coffee, and I'm like pumping it out thing, and it just feel the aura of heat coming off of it. I'm like, I feel like I could heat up my apartment with this. Yeah, you got to get like 4 of the sleeves on there so you don't burn your hand. I'm sitting there in class trying to sip this coffee, but even just the slightest bit of it touching my lip is giving me blisters on my face. How am I supposed to focus on lending when I can't even drink this coffee? And then it kept me up all night because it took me all day to drink all 24 ounces because it was hot until like 2 in the afternoon. How does it stay so hot in those thin cups? Shouldn't the heat be escaping?
My favorite is getting a hot cup of coffee, waiting so long because you're scared, and every time you try to do it, you feel the steam, and then you finally take a sip and it's cold?
Ice
when did
cold.
it happen? It has 5 minutes to go from scalding hot to ice cold.
Has the cup been holding on to the heat and it's been going cold inside? How does that even work?
Because I'll even take the top off.
And it's steaming.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's steaming.
It's still bubbling in the cup. You're like, where has this been sitting?
I know. I hate that. And yeah,
I order my coffees iced everywhere I go because I never know how hot it's going to be when I get it out of the thing.
There's no way. You got to drink your
You ever go to Starbucks and you hear
No.
somebody ordering their coffee at a specific temperature?
Is that possible?
Yeah, you can go there. You're like, can I get it at like 130 degrees? It's like, why do you need coffee that
far too hot?
Some people get it so. I had a friend who worked.
I'm gonna drink it in a week.
Yeah, that's what it is. I had a friend who worked at Starbucks, and she said that she would burn herself sometimes heating up people's coffee because they would want it so goddamn hot.
How hot do you think you can request the coffee and get it at?
I don't know. Let's try this out.
245 degrees.
It's just steam at that point, I feel like. It's just
an
steam.
espresso.
Yeah, that's how you get just a cup of steam.
You just inhale it.
Really exfoliates you when you open the cup.
You're doing whippets of the hottest coffee that's ever existed.
The hottest whippets on the market, folks. So hot it makes your mouth peel.
Like what's an average temperature of coffee?
It's got to be, under boiling, I would feel like 80, 90 degrees.
Jesus.
Close to 100, 99 degree coffee.
Yeah, can you give me a coffee at 100?
What is the average temperature of a cup of coffee that's served?
You want me to Google it?
Yeah. Let me check on my phone. Hey, Google.
I need the hottest cup of coffee. I'm going to throw it in my enemy's
I'm going to throw
face.
it in my friend's face.
Average temp. I can't spell temperature.
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 I have a temperature of coffee that I prefer it in my mouth.
Temperature.
Temperature.
185 degrees.
What?
Hot beverages such as tea, hot chocolate, and coffee are frequently served at temperatures between 160 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what we use, right?
Yeah.
And 185 degrees Fahrenheit.
So imagine going into a Starbucks being like, can I get my coffee at 230 degrees?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
type of what's the hottest how hot can I get? What's the hottest coffee that I can order?
How about the hottest liquid? Because I feel like coffee is going to get weird.
Yeah, what's the hottest liquid that I can commercially order?
How hot can liquid get?
How hot?
I feel like that'll give us a
type in what's the hottest drink I can order at Starbucks.
That's so specific.
Well, yeah, it'll tell me though.
The
hottest beverage. God, I want some cheese curds now.
Fuck. It's giving me so many weird pop-ups. Like, what's the hottest beverage of all time?
What is the hottest beverage of all time?
In the Caribbean, Canada, cause dry skin. Yeah, the pop-up. I always get so distracted because then I'm like, well, these are better questions than what I had to offer.
These are more burning and personal questions than I was looking for. I just want to see how hot I can get a beverage.
What's the hottest beverage I can throw in my stupid wife's face?
Because how hot was the coffee that burned that woman's lab?
I think that was just normal.
Well, no, because it was too hot. Because I remember they had to lower the temperature standards because McDonald's was serving their coffee at it was something crazy.
They handed it to you in thick oven mitt. Good luck, idiot.
It's like they bring it out in a sizzling fajita tray like at Chili's.
Yeah, this is just giving me like great hot drinks to order.
Look up how hot that coffee was that burned that woman in the McDonald's lawsuit. Because that was hot coffee. Because they had to start lowering the temperature of the coffee because they're whipping coffee out 300 degrees.
It is one of the top results. How hot was the coffee in the McDonald's lawsuit? 180 to 190 degrees.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it wasn't. I think it was just that she was the first person to mention.
I think it's because there was
slightly
no
hotter than an average.
Only slightly.
Because if you get a coffee that's as hot as it gets and you immediately spill it on yourself,
it's going to be hot. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. What's the hottest liquid ever? Because eventually it'll turn into...
It boils and turns into steam. You just throw it in a 300-degree room. Because it's like when you're at the sauna and you turn the water on the coals and it just turns it into steam right away.
That's what I'm thinking.
How hot are those fucking coals? How hot is our coal on a scale of 1 to 10?
Whose coal?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have a son.
It's just giving me...
More hot beverages?
Beverages to drink. I guess, yeah. How hot can a liquid get?
This is getting so specific.
You know where we question everything.
This is what happens after 120 episodes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm starting to notice more and more from people. They're like, yeah, I haven't really had the chance to listen recently. I'll catch up, though. That's what I'm starting to notice from people.
212. Liquid water can be hotter than 212 and colder than 32. This gave me nothing.
Yeah, 32 is just freezing.
I know. Well, then it doesn't
Because
become a liquid.
Because if there's enough alcohol in the liquid, it won't freeze. Because you can stick liquor in the freezer and it's still a liquid and it doesn't freeze.
Yeah, because it's not just water.
Long
Yeah, keep getting 212.
212 is the hottest?
I think that's just
So
boiling.
what kind of asshole is ordering 230-degree coffees at Starbucks?
I
What
think
did I
that's just
hear?
Boiling. What do I need to say to get
I felt
the
like
answer
100
I want?
degrees Fahrenheit is boiling.
I guess you
Wait a
need
minute,
to-
that can't be right because our blood doesn't boil when we have a fever.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to think here.
How
Then how come I can fry an
What
egg on the
is-
sidewalk when it's over 100 degrees?
It also said, how hot can liquid water get?
How hot can liquid water
How hot
get?
can liquid get
What am I going to do?
before it evaporates? Here we
Okay.
go. You ready?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
What?
212 degrees?
What?
I don't
So
understand.
who's ordering coffee at 230 degrees?
A genius?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not getting the exact answer I want. Evaporation occurs. Here we go. Let's get real scientific real quick. Heat is necessary for evaporation to occur. Did that answer?
Yeah, sure, perfect. World's biggest swinger here, giving us all the hot science answers on the show. We're bringing you the hot cutting edge content.
Energy is used to break. I don't want to read this shit. Why is water easily evaporates at the boiling point, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 Celsius, but evaporates much more slowly at the freezing point? Yeah, what the fuck? Shit is stupid. So yeah, I guess over 212. I think we just need to do some home science experiments. Let's see who can get hotter water at home.
Okay.
You gotta get
See,
it
this is
hot.
the type of shit we need to be filming
That's
and
it.
putting out. We just got to start filming all the
How
stupid
hot
bullshit.
water can
Just
get?
whatever stupid ideas we have. We need to just start filming
No,
it and
we-
putting it out.
Said our stupid ideas that we film go bad.
Some
When we
do.
have 5th degree burns?
Yeah.
What's the worst one? Third or
Third,
fourth? Third or
third.
first?
third
So
degree
5th
burn.
degree burns.
Yeah,
from
if you're
the
getting
hottest
5th degree
liquid
burns from
you've ever
230 degree liquid,
seen. They're like, none of this should be possible.
we did it. We got coffee to 230 degrees.
I don't think we can talk if we've been 5th degree
boiled
burned.
alive.
I mean, that's a big tub of water.
melted.
Both of us?
Melted
in
like
my
the
tub?
Yeah.
Everyone
You
that
hate
comes
to
and
see it
finds our
happen.
body will hate
Yeah,
to see it.
finds the Dapper Dad soup that's been cooked inside the bathtub.
Our biggest fan has to eat it.
Oh,
Call 4027 Dapper and tell
Dapper,
us
you
who's
want
the
to eat the
biggest fan.
Dapper soup.
We'll be dead, so it doesn't
It'll be
matter.
fine.
Show up to our funeral. There'll be good music. Tell us. No, never.
Can we
mind.
still get Little Caesars after this? Are they still open?
No.
Oh,
It takes. None of them are hot and ready.
they're,
promise you that much.
is it good? It's hot and ready.
What about hot Welchers grape juice?
I'll drink some hot Welchers right now.
212?
Only if it has extra tar, baby.
All right.